The 30. Yes.
Hi, everybody.
This is -48 checking in.
Today's June 22nd. Episode
32, we think.
Yeah. You're wondering why we look so dark. It's partially because of the lighting in our room, but mostly because we're quite bronzed.
We're really tan.
We are really tan.
So yesterday we didn't do a -48, but that's because we were out laying by the pool all day pretty much.
We're pretty exhausted last night.
Yes. Because we had a lot to do the day before.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we just like laid out by the pool, ate some lunch, went back to the pool,
Really
and then we went out
nice.
with our roommate for dinner.
Nellie, she's from Australia.
Yeah. And it was so much fun.
Tell them what you had.
I had, we had the saganaki, which is the fried.
It's like a battered cheese block.
It's
fried.
Awesome.
It was fantastic.
It was so good. And
with
then,
like cucumber and tomato and lemon.
yeah, I spit
drizzled
lemon all around it. Wow, it was so good. And we got a bottle of wine.
Oh, red wine. We've been doing the whites lately, and that red was fantastic.
Yeah, it was totally worth it. And yeah, so we had fun with Nellie. We liked her a lot. She's a total sweetheart.
Yeah. So funny thing. Tell them what happened at dinner with the Smurf.
So this guy's walking around, and he's pretending like he can't talk. And he puts down a card, and he puts down a light-up Smurf, about like half, like I don't know,
Like 6 inches
big.
tall, probably.
Yeah. And it's like we're part of this deaf association, and if the first thing it says, we're not asking for money. We're just asking for a small like donation. So I guess you are asking for money.
So just support our cause and buy a
Yeah.
Smurf or Hello Kitty. So Nellie
And
bought
it's
the
like
Smurf.
a light up, changes colors like plastic Smurf. And so we like carried it around with us the rest of the night. Went to go get ice cream and just like stopped in shops, and we're just showing the Smurf off. It was hysterical.
It was fun.
We got a few free shots from the waiters. That was really cool. So we were pretty well off. And then we came back here and crashed.
I had tagliatelle pasta with
sorry.
vodka and smoked salmon. It was amazing.
It was so good. We had a really, really good meal. It was like TripAdvisor, like best winner of 2013 or something like that. Something crazy, like top.
It was volcano blue. It was great.
Yeah, TripAdvisor has basically been our Bible for
it hasn't
the
let us
last
down
few
yet.
weeks. And then, so that was last night.
So hot in our room.
It's really hot. It's really, really hot. We hope
It
our
was
last
so
hostel
hot last
is gonna be
night.
okay. Yeah, we couldn't sleep. We have the AC on. It doesn't do anything. It's just like a fan that only blows in one spot, so we have to leave the door open, which kind of sucks. Anyway, so today we got up at our leisure, and then, oh wait, no.
We set an alarm.
Yeah, so we got up at like 9, and then we went snorkeling. It was so dope.
It was really cool. We got there and we were with other snorkelers and then scuba divers, and they took us out on a boat. We went to an island across the way, and it was the second volcano island. So the first volcano island we went to and hiked up. This was the second one, and I felt really stupid when we were on the boat because I was like, so what like do we expect to see? He's like, well, it's a volcano island, and I was looking at him. He's like, so rocks. So we were like, I mean, like when we signed up for this, I kind of thought we'd be seeing like tropical fish.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't like.
But I mean, we don't know. We don't know these
Yeah.
things.
So, but it was
But it
super
makes sense.
awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, like we saw the rock formations, and it was just really cool. Like, because it was the history of the island.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's a volcano. Like, who scuba dives around a volcano?
Yeah, it's really interesting because everything is pretty much dead.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a few little like
We saw some
reefs.
fish.
Yeah, there was some really cool fish.
But there was this really cool part. We're like on the boat, and he's like, "For you adventurous ones, you can swim out over here, and you'll see the drop-off point." And it was cool.
It was really
It was like Finding Nemo.
freaky. Oh my god! It was just I was like really like my mind was boggled because it's
cool.
just like slowly descending rock and then just like
Boom.
nothing.
We had a few Finding Nemo references.
Yes, definitely. So yeah, we're snorkeling around a little bit. We go to like a little beach area, and then we go to the drop off, and it was a good amount of time. We had about 45 minutes in the water, and then the scuba divers came back up. One guy said he was down about 34 meters, which
Because he was training.
yeah, he was training to get his license, And he said that was about 100 feet. And initially I was like, 100 feet, like, come on, no big deal. But they did have to go down slowly and come back up slowly. They didn't necessarily have to decompress, but it was far enough down where they had to take their time, or else they would have had to decompress if they were going faster. So, and then we were snorkeling a little bit later because they brought us back to the first beach, which was a black beach. Yeah. That was cool.
And then we had like 2 hours to do what we wanted.
Right.
So
we like kind of walked down the beach. We like get set up or whatever, and then they were telling us while we were on the boat back that there's this one little cove with a ton of fish and even barracuda. And we're
what?
Like, hold on. Do you just say barracuda? And they're like, yeah, sometimes they could be like this, I don't know, big. And we're like Rachel's like, you're joking. You're seriously joking. That's
and he's like, they won't get you. They won't attack you.
He's like, if they're in a school and the leader decides to attack you, then you're in trouble. But if it's just one, they won't attack you. We were really uneasy hearing that. We were like, let's go and like
but barracuda. We were like, well, we want to see these fish, so we'll do it. So we went out to these coves, and it's definitely more life on this side of the island. Mm-hmm. There was more like plant life, and there were more fish, but
zero.
I could have more of my fish tank at home.
Yeah, there's literally nothing. Everything's dead. Yeah. Everything's dead.
It was kind of cool though because we took in like some bread and chips, and we fed them and let it go, so they were all kind of there coming by us. It was really just cool to see it. I don't know. I mean, there wasn't like a.
I would say we saw probably like 5 or 6 different types of fish.
Yeah.
Does that sound about right?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know what kind of fish they were, but I could point them out if you showed me a picture. Yeah. So it was really cool to be able to snorkel and like see these weird, like creepy, like drop off points, and the water's so clear. It's almost eerie.
Yeah.
You're staring straight into blue, and all the rays of sunlight's just coming in.
So it's like beautiful, freaky, but Finding Nemo reference number 2.
Yeah, because like you kind of like don't know what's coming up, but it's really clear. Like when you are there, we almost always saw the bottom.
Yeah. So you know in the movie in the beginning when Marlin's with his wife,
very beginning,
and he looks out and all the other fish are gone, and he looks out into the open blue. That's just the blue with the sun rays coming, and there's the barracuda. So we had like been preempted like that there was possibly going to be barracudas where we were. So we were constantly like paranoid, like turning around and like looking because it was the exact same scenario, like looking out into the blue with the sun ray, and like we're turning like, oh my god,
exactly how it was. You saw the sun ray go from the top of the sea to the very bottom point. Like you knew exactly where this one ray hit the bottom of the ocean floor or sea floor.
So cool and so freaky at the same time.
Yeah, it was really kind of like eerie. Yeah. But I think they were lying to us. I don't think there were really any barracuda.
I mean, there was no like fish like.
There's nothing that a barracuda would want to eat out there. There's no coral. There's no reef. There's nothing. But there are fish there. There are a couple of fish. There's like fish like that big.
But, so we went. Lay down on the beach a little longer. The black beaches are horrendous to lay out on because it's like laying on blacktop.
Hot. You could see
and then you have the Santorini sun.
Heat wavelengths.
It was really uncomfortable.
It was impossible. Everybody who was laying out under a palm tree.
So you're not even getting tan.
Yeah.
We got tan.
Yep. We got pretty damn red.
Burned today. Yeah, that was
because we were like, we're gonna lay out on this black beach. That was a bad idea. You should never lay out on a black beach.
So we're not doing that tomorrow. We're gonna look for the white beaches tomorrow.
Or red beaches.
Yeah, but and then we got back. We laid out by the pool for a little bit. Went in the pool a little bit, and then we went and walked into Fira and got dinner. And we had cheese again. We just like split appetizers. She got
I literally ate just 3 different types of cheese.
It was very good. We got grilled halloumi again with a tahini like honey sauce. And then Jen got roasted red peppers stuffed with feta.
Oh my god.
And then we shared these big mushrooms stuffed with cheese and topped with Gouda cheese. It was so
my favorite's Gouda.
Good.
It wasn't. So then, it was a lovely night. Lovely night. I bought some wine.
Yeah.
I just bought some other good stuff. And
we had a nice stroll back, and we get there, and I'm trying to open the door to our hostel.
Why were you trying and not succeeding?
The key didn't fit in the lock. That's why.
That?
I felt really stupid. I was like, Jen, the key's not going in. And so she tried it, and she had an issue. And there's this group of people that was sitting right outside our door, just like drinking, like a group of people from England. And they're like, "What's, are you guys okay?" And we're like, "Our key's not going in our lock." And they tried it and it didn't work, and we were like, "What the heck?" Because this hostel specifically that we're saying doesn't have a 24-hour reception desk. Some of them do, some of them don't.
Here right now
That we could get help from. I just can't look at that lock without getting
it's
like a sick feeling in my stomach. It's a brand new lock. We left at 6:00 p.m. to go get dinner, and we got back at about 11:15. In that course, they replaced our lock and didn't tell us. We were a little bit upset.
Unbelievable. We had to climb through the window, which we're lucky enough that was open.
Yeah.
Because the one window I couldn't open, but all my stuff's in front of it, so I guess I could have mowed through it. But otherwise, we would have literally had to break in. And so the group over here was like, "I can't believe they did that to you. If you need a bed, like, we have some extra ones if you need it." But right now there's no one out here. So if we literally, like Rachel was saying, if we came back 10 minutes later, we would have been completely screwed if we couldn't get through the window.
We were so... it's
no,
not at a point of funny yet.
There's no note. There was no new set of keys. And it was amazing because we were like, okay, maybe they thought we checked out. False. All of our stuff is all over the room. You have to go in the room
to replace this lock.
It's a double, obviously.
Yeah.
And
our bags are all over the ground.
New lock.
We have locks on our lockers. It's very clear that we're still here.
Unbelievable. It's
so
new shiny golden lock.
Reaming them out tomorrow morning.
We're a little upset because we would have had to sleep outside.
A little bit of money back. We're hoping. Cross your fingers for us.
You know, there are some savvy people who know how to do that really well. And we're really nervous we're not going to get away with anything.
They best be doing something. They better be offering to give us like probably €100 each. Maybe on the low end.
That would be nice.
Get us some free ATVs.
Maybe like a free night. That's what, I don't know. I wish I could figure out. Send us your wise wisdom on how to be savvy with this, because it's like complete bogus. We can't be dealing with this, and it's just like, it's really, it's unbelievable. This has never happened to me. I've been traveling Europe for 6 months, and that has never ever happened to me or anyone that I know or anyone that I've met traveling.
Yeah, it was funny because we were like in our room after we were in, and we were like, all right, well at least we're in the room, and the people were still kind of out there. They were getting ready to go back in, but there's these other people, and they're talking. They're like, they changed the lock on those girls, and so we've been like the talk of the hostel. It was really funny.
Can you believe that? Have you ever heard of that?
No.
That is unbelievable.
We'll be laughing maybe, in a week or so.
We're at Caveland Hostel in Santorini, so for all you viewers, I don't suggest. We like this place. This is our favorite place.
We'll let you know if we suggest it with what goes on tomorrow morning.
Yeah, just be wary that they don't change. Yeah, but they changed the locks on us.
I agree.
Everything.
So we gotta figure out like what happened, like what were they thinking when they did that. I don't know, but we're getting long, so we're gonna check out pretty quick.
Peace out, Girl Scout. We'll let you know what we do tomorrow. It's up in the air.
Yeah, top of the manhole to y'all.
And thanks for stopping by.